Hi everyone, it's Lisa. Thank you so much for joining me today. In today's video, I'm going to be working with this stamp set from the Stamps of Life. It is the July Club set and it is called Sandcastle to Stamp. And it has this large sandcastle. It has a beach bucket as well as a shovel. And there's a shell and some sayings. I hope you are feeling fine and sandy. See you later. Seize the day. Hello summer. Hello. And there are two I dig you sentiments, one with all of the words on one line, the other one has the words on two lines and also has hearts for the dots on the eyes, and they are also in different fonts. So here is another set that is an add-on set. It's more sand to stamp. It has the word beach, please. Life is better with sandy toes. You can also say beach more, worry less. And then the other sentiment is beach life is the best life. And there's another beach bucket, another shovel. There are 3 sandy hill stamps, a sand dollar, a starfish, and a miniature sailboat. And the last add-on set is called Sayings for Sandcastle, and some of the sayings are "Oh beach please," "I dig you," "Sandy toes and sun-kissed nose," "I'm sorry I was a little salty," "Life's a beach," "What happens at the beach stays at the beach," "At the beach every day is a sun day," and finally, "You're never too old to make sandcastles." So I stamped out the images and I stamped them onto some Spectrum Noir Ultra Smooth cardstock, which is what I use when I color with alcohol markers. I did use the Memento Tuxedo Black ink, which is Copic friendly, and I'm just coloring these up with my Copic markers. So I am using some E colors. I have E59 as my dark, then I have E57, E53, and E51 as the light. So I'm just adding some shadows with the darkest, coming in with the other colors and just blending out those colors. Here you see me using the tip to tip method just to get a more even blend. So it's when you take a lighter marker and put it on the tip of a darker marker to get a better blend. So I'm going to go ahead and color this up, and I will let you watch the coloring and I will be back. So for the sand, I color down my lightest color first, and then I come in with my darkest color and just put some dots. And the dots are just to show some texture in the sand. And I come in with the next darkest color and add some more dots. And then finally I'll come in with my lightest color and I'll just blend that together. And I'll do that for all of the sand patches that you see there. I used my lightest E color that I used for the sand, and I'm just coloring up the white on the top of the sand piece that cut out on the sandcastle. And I'm going to go ahead and start placing these images how I want them. And this polka dot piece of yellow and white paper, that is measured at 6.5 by 4.5 inches. This is going to end up being a 5 by 7 card. So my sandcastle will ultimately go in the middle of that pattern paper, and then I'll have the little sand hills, one on each side. So I'm going to go ahead and glue those down. So I'm placing my sandcastle, and then I'm just going to trim off the excess that's extending beyond the edge at the bottom of that piece of pattern paper. So for the green bucket, I used the top die, not the shadow die, but the actual top die, so that it cuts out the middle, so that I can use that sand hill with the shovel and put it inside. So those two pieces were cut not with the shadow die, but with the piece that actually cuts out the exact shape, because I wanted to be sure that that little sand hill was able to fit inside of that green bucket. And here I'm just placing everything else, all these little images here on the sand, just trying to figure out where I want all of them. I'm also bringing in this sun die, and this sun die is from the Summer for Fun die set. I die cut the top piece out of lemonade cardstock, and then the bottom piece out of banana cardstock, and I'm just inking up the edges with some banana ink just to add some dimension to the sun. So now I'm going to start gluing everything down. So all of these little pieces to my cute little sandcastle scene. And once I add the sun, I'm going to just put half of it on the corner of that pattern paper and just trim off the excess. I did stamp out a sentiment, "Oh beach please," so I added that to that cardstock layer. And now I'm just adding that scene to a piece of pool cardstock that measures 6 3/4 inches by 4 3/4 inches. And then that entire layer will go on a 5 by 7 card base, and that 5 by 7 card base was cut with the 5 by 7 card die set from the Stamps of Life, and that is the Ginger Snap cardstock from the Stamps of Life. I thought the Ginger Snap matched perfectly with that sandcastle. Here I'm just adding a few clear epoxy dots to finish up this card, and that will complete this card. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe for more card making tutorials. Have a great day everyone. Bye bye.